How do you finally stop waking up to the same feeling, the same story, the same reality, the same days? How do we finally break it? Even though deep down inside, we want different. We don't want it to be that way, but since it's been that way for so long, we figure it's going to be that way. It gets dangerous there because that's when we become hopeless. We tell ourselves, there's no way out, there's no change in it. Doesn't matter what I do, nothing is going to change. This is my life, and now this is what it is. Whatever the story is, whatever the pattern is, whatever the thought form is that keeps showing up, though it may be your honest truth of how you see things and how you experience things, but it is what goes on in here, and what goes on in here is the difference. And so when you are thinking and feeling as a result of everything going on out here, you feel you don't have control of it because you're saying, well, this is what's happening all around me, this is what I see, this is what I feel. And though that may be true, but how do we find the way to actually change my life? Because we go, well, I can't change my life. If my life doesn't change, how am I going to change? But the secret is this, is you don't change your life and expect it to change you. I know all too well from experience, and just because that was my experience doesn't mean that's going to be everyone else's or perhaps yours, but be willing to find out. Because here's the thing, when you don't know what to do, when you remember who you are and you have that empowering feeling of going, yeah, that's right, that's who I am and this is what I do. Think about it, how you may be describing yourself right now may not be so empowering. The shift is to identify the person you ought to become in order to get your ideal outcome. When you become that person, that won't be a concern because it doesn't matter what happens. You know you are equipped to handle it. So it is your identity, remembering who you are and being crystal clear as of now, because that is how you become. You want to become this person. Get crystal clear on who that person is and begin becoming that person. See and say what that person is. Embody that person. Every single day, wake up and change that story. When that story begins, because it is just an automated story of thoughts and feelings that keep showing up. And so when we go in there and we observe and we just allow it, or we distract ourselves from it, then it just continues. But when we stop and we go, no, that's what it was. And this now is what it's going to be because this is who I am and this is how I feel. Suddenly I remember. Suddenly my energy shifts and you're not so concerned with what to do because how you feel is much different. Realize that how you are thinking in those moments of stress is how you are feeling. So it's very important for the state you are rooted from, you're coming from, for that place to be an empowering place, from a place of clarity, of inner confidence. When you are in a state of knowing, you have that glowing energy about you, but it is in getting to that state, getting yourself to that energetic state, reaching that clarity, going within and waking up and changing the story again and saying, no, that's what it was and this is what it is.